Welcome, Beatriz. It is a pleasure to have you here today to share your experiences and insights. To begin, could you please tell us how you first got involved with the art of living and His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji? Jai Gurudev, thank you for having me. My journey with the art of living started over 2 decades ago. I was seeking something beyond the ordinary, a deeper meaning and fulfillment in life. It was during this search that I encountered His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. His teachings and presence immediately resonated with me. The simplicity yet profoundness of his message drew me in. I began attending art of living courses, and the practices brought about such peace and clarity that I knew I had found my path. That's wonderful. Can you share a memorable experience with Gurudev that had a significant impact on you? There are countless moments, but one that stands out vividly. We were in Switzerland, and after a retreat, Gurudev noticed some fruits, bananas and oranges, that were going to be discarded. He asked us to gather them and take them through the ashram, emphasizing that nothing should go to waste. Then he started cleaning the kitchen with us. He personally scrubbed counters and floors, ensuring the place was left spotless. This was such a profound lesson in humility and service. Despite being a revered spiritual leader, he showed that no task was beneath him and that we should always leave a place better than we found it. Such actions are indeed inspiring. How would you describe Gurudev's influence on the organization and its activities? Gurudev's influence is pervasive. He embodies the principles he teaches. During the World Cultural Festival, I remember a night when we were preparing for the arrival of 800 Russians and we were short on accommodations. While we were in a state of panic, Gurudev calmly assured us that there were enough beds, even pointing out specific places. His calm and collected demeanor, even in chaotic situations, taught us the value of maintaining inner peace and trust. His guidance and vision have shaped the art of living into a global movement that touches millions. How does his approach to challenges and crises reflect in his teachings? Gurudev's approach is all about maintaining equanimity and faith. I recall an incident in Germany where we were meditating in a hall that suddenly started flooding with water from a burst pipe. After the chaos, Gurudev was completely calm. He simply instructed his assistant to address the issue. While he continued to meditate, this calmness in the face of adversity is a core aspect of his teachings. Remaining centered and composed no matter what life throws at you, it is evident that his teachings have a profound impact. On a personal note, how would you describe your relationship with Gurudev? Gurudev is everything to me. He is my master, guide, and friend. Whether he is physically present or not, his influence and the wisdom he has imparted us are always with me. Just thinking of him brings immense satisfaction and energy. He provides the inspiration and drive to keep moving forward, serving and growing spiritually. In his presence, I felt and I feel a deep sense of completeness and joy. That's beautifully put. What is one key lesson you have learned from your journey with the art of living that you would like to share with us and others? The most crucial lesson I have learned is the importance of not wasting time. Every moment is precious. Dedicating your time to serving, thinking of Gurudev and practicing his teachings brings immense fulfillment and clarity. When you focus on his work and align your actions with his guidance, everything else in your life falls into play. It is about living each moment with purpose and devotion. Your insights are deeply inspiring. Before we conclude, is there a message you would like to leave for those who are just starting their journey with the art of living? Absolutely. For those just beginning, I would say embrace the practices with an open heart and mind. Trust in the process and in Gurudev's teachings. They have the power to transform your life profoundly, just as they have transformed mine. Stay dedicated, serve selflessly, and you will find immense joy and purpose in every moment. Thank you so much, Beatriz, for sharing your experiences and wisdom. It's been a pleasure listening to your stories and reflections. Thank you for having me. It's been a joy to share. I hope these stories inspire others on their spiritual journey. For those who wish to learn more or connect with Beatriz, you can reach out to her through the contact information provided. And for more spiritual and inspiring stories about His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Shankar Ji, do visit our YouTube channel and subscribe. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Jai Gurudev.